difficulty due to closure of your assigned post office or payment location, please let us know. Call our Client Care Center 876-922-8013 or send us a WhatsApp message 876-582-8972. Together we'll recover, one family at a time. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security, the People's Ministry, leaving no one behind.
They've lost homes.
Everything is gone. Have no house, have nothing.
They've lost power.
No water, no food, no light, no bed. Jamaican people need desperate help.
Some haven't heard a familiar voice in days.
The last thing I said to my sister, please be safe. And that was the last time.
For others, hope is starting to ebb. But together, we are rebuilding Jamaica, one parish at a time.
Well, we have to try. We have to try. Can't give up.
Join Nationwide 90 FM from November 21 to December 19, every Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. as we broadcast live from Westmoreland, St. James, Trelawney, Hanover, and St. Elizabeth, helping families and communities rebuild after Hurricane Melissa.
And you can help too.
Bring your donations, non-perishable food, water, hygiene products, lighting, or recovery supplies to our office at 14 Ocean Boulevard, the Digital Building, downtown Kingston.
Let's show the true strength of our nation: unity, compassion, and care. Together, we can rebuild lives and restore hope. Nationwide 90 FM, the revolution in media.
Give us strength. Oh, never let I fail.
Time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paints 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
Every road, every ride, Bert's Auto Parts and KYB have you covered. From October 24, 2025 to January 30, 2026, get 15% off when you purchase 2 or more KYB shocks at any Bert's location. Plus, enjoy 10% off installation at Bert's Service Center. And for a limited time, you also get a gift with every KYB shocks purchase. So whether it's pothole, corners, or smooth highways, ride in comfort and confidence with KYB shocks from Bert's Auto Parts. Conditions apply. It hurts if you don't check Bert's.
You're in the Dezign studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Me love Jamaica, me nah sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. But when we there, yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Roast breadfruit and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out. Me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love, we wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Represent where you born, too enough hurricane and storm. From the time we chat, me no matter about tax man, still a hustle hard and a go on. Jamaican have the link to the link, we connect Canadian, American, England. Make sure say when they are foreign and a hustle, mama visit Western Union. Don't make we build up the foundation. All the hard man, them fear of ambition. Don't flash out all the money back, SSP, NSC, guns and ammunition. Real Jamaican, no show me you want. No matter which part of the world where you stand. Me no matter what them want say about Jamaica, me sing it out loud, come proud to be one. Jamaica love, we wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love. We wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Pick up the youth now and car glass. Youth we are trying always to come last. Don't give up, don't give up. Jimmy Cliff tell him many rivers to cross. Help out your sister if she get lost. Don't turn your face to the grass and pass. Show love to the elders, respect to can them pave the way in the past. Some man want like say them better than people. Through them a drive a one vehicle. Vanity make them move evil. It easier for a camel pass through the eye of the nigger. Than the rich figure sit down in a heaven and bitch. That now any of me ever hungry again. Me a walk and look back. Every aki tree me a serve. Jamaica love. We wanna feel Jamaica love. Peace. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love. We wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represent the citizens of Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Me love Jamaica, me not sell out. Them try clip we wings, somehow we can't fly out. Me day in a me yard, nothing nice like Jamaica. Selfish and banana. Under the tree with a glass of lemonade. Jumping at the river when me ready for bed. No boy can't buy me out. Me no foreign minded, no way compared to Jamaica. Jamaica love. We wanna feel Jamaica love. Everybody wanna visit Jamaica. Jamaica love, Jamaica. Jamaica love. We wanna see Jamaica love. The one that represents the citizens.
We're in the Dezign studio with the Dezign diva, Karen Booker.
Like a drum, drum, drum. Feel it in my soul. Leave me wanting more. You make me wanna run, run, run. Heart be racing like a drum, drum, drum. Don't know where we'll go. Don't know where we'll go. Yeah. You don't need to run away. You stay right next to me. Stay right next to me. But if you wanna go, you go. If you wanna go, you go. But if you wanna go, you go. Just stay right next to me. We could go anywhere. Anywhere you choose. Take you on a cruise. Girl, you are so beautiful. Love to see you smiling. The love we have is never ending. Tell me how you're feeling. You make me wanna run, run, run. Heart be racing like a drum, drum, drum. Feel it in my soul. Leave me wanting more. You make me wanna run, run, run. Heart be racing like a drum, drum, drum. Don't know where we'll go. Don't know where we'll go. Yeah. You don't need to run away. Stay right next to me. Stay right next to me. But if you wanna go, you go. If you wanna go, you go. But if you wanna go, you go. Just stay right next to me. Met a few lifetimes ago. You were Anthony, I was Cleo. Made the world a place only we know. If it's not love, then tell me what's this feeling you give me. If it's not love, then I'm begging you, baby, to leave me. I should've never let it show. Can see it in your eyes, you know. Can see it in your eyes, you know. You make me wanna run, run, run. Heart be racing like a drum.
afternoon, Jamaica. Let me just tell you something. It's good to be here. It is good to be here. It is good. Let me tell you, I've had a week where all I did was just count my blessings and thank God. Because what we have in Kingston is first world problems. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So we have no business complaining. We have no business. All we have to do is say, God, thank you for the little rain. God, thank you for the sunshine. Lord, we live in the land of wood and water. Yes. Give praises to the Almighty. We have had a glorious week. Why? Because I have seen strength in action. I have seen the bloggers, the celebrities, the vloggers, the entertainers come down and mobilize forces like you would not believe. I'm telling you, it was like something to behold. Now, let me just tell you, for the little people out there, like myself here, please, because I hear this a lot, don't compare yourself. Don't compare yourself and say, boy, I mean, I have the wagga wagga. No. If you have a pound of rice, if you have a sheet, if you have some water, if you have some ramen noodles or cup of soup, give. You understand? You can't give what you don't have, and you can't compare yourself with people who have the capacity to do more. And remember, your blessing comes into what you do for the right reasons. So the people who showing up with the cameras and whatnot, I hope you're doing it for the right reasons. So we are mobilized. We are stronger in numbers. We have joined hands. We are partnering. We're going forward. Is a good look. And you know what stood out to me this week too? In Jamaica, the clothes I'm off to wash. So you will see all of this devastation, and behind the devastation, you will see line of clothes. It's I'm telling you, we are remarkable. And of course, did you hear or see the post about the journalists saying that the drunk them need to come back, they need to be mobilized around the West? A lot of people took it the wrong way, and I'm telling you, a lot of memes, a lot of jokes came out of it as well. I was quite entertained. But when you really look at it in a junk race, we really clean up the carcass thing. You understand? Yeah, but there was a whole lot of, maybe my ex-husband need to go around this to one, maybe me this, and maybe it was hilarious. But welcome to the Dezign Studios. And you know who's speaking to you right now? You do know, right? I'm Karen. I am Karen, Design Diva Booker. Yes. And this is where you come every Saturday between 1 and 3, nationwide 90 FM. Or if you're so inclined, you go over to the YouTube store. YouTube store. Oh my God. You go over to the Google Play, you download Nationwide 90 FM Live 2, and then you get to do what? You get to join in on the fun, and everybody who's there already. I see Marigold, I see David. Remember, when you get over there, please, may I beg you, subscribe. When you subscribe, you know what happens there? You will be able to leave a comment. And so we're asking you not only to subscribe and leave a comment, but like up the show. And then you share it. And then you tell everybody, guess what now? That girl is there on Saturday, between 1 and 3. As a matter of fact, you go and block out between 11 and 5. Talk Up With You, Dezign Studios, and then Pepita, in the end. So, your Saturday afternoon set, it's on lock. You understand what I'm saying? So each and every Saturday, I will help you to transform ordinary spaces into extraordinary places with bold colors, creative DIYs, chic decor, and the latest interior fashions. Absolutely. Sometimes we say, Lord, my house, why your house not speaking to you? Because you're not speaking to it. Because you are not designing and decorating with intention. Once you start to do that, I'm telling you, from cozy corners to statement rooms, it will start speaking to you back. Yes, so every episode will bring you inspiration, tips, and of course a lot of magic, so you can make your space truly yours. And the only way you can make your space truly yours is if you listen and you tune in and you watch the Dezign Studios, right? And then now you implement all of the goodness and the goodies that we are sharing with you. Your home, your style, your story. Let's design it together. Because my role here is to help you to get there. So I'm Karen, and this is the Dezign Studio on Nationwide 90 FM. So coming up in the show today now, we have for you Design Lab, as you know, and we're gonna, you know what? the bar cart. Remember the bar cart that was popular in the 60s, and then they went out and then they came back in. I'm gonna tell you how to make a bar cart, right? And that's coming up in Design Lab. And in What Would Karen Do? You know what to do with What Can Karen Do. You send in a question every week. You send it to 876-280-6629. And then, we answer your question. Because, we're nimble like that. We want you to talk to us so we can talk back to you, right? Okay, so in interior design now, we're going to be talking about layering textiles, rugs, throws, cushions, all these things. And these are personality things that will bring up the personality in your space. Your home now is now talking back to you. Home tour, the Rock Hotel, which is next door. In cleaning and organizing, we're talking about polishing furniture and restoring the wood finishes. Then now, in social media spotlight and coming up in the rear, in Thrive 360, we have Naomi Garrick. Now, Naomi Garrick is known as a PR chick. Yes, and she is a heavyweight. She is as gorgeous as she is successful. So, every week we bring on some serious people. So this is a show that if you want to talk, if you want to really brand yourself, if you want to have your brand voice positioned, this is the show for you. And then in Thrive 360, she's going to tell us all about her journey and her foundation right now that is, of course, helping out in the West. So, we're chock full of nuts today. We have lots of things in store. Please, big shout out to the people over there at BH Paints. Big shout out to you guys. They are our partners. They have held our hands. They have supported us. They are there with us. And they have over 2,300 colors and shades of paint. You can find one, especially in this time. So, we're going to come right back. Going to pay some bills. And I'll see you on the other side of the break.
Time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paints 100% Acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
Every road, every ride, Burt's Auto Parts and KYB have you covered. From October 24, 2025 to January 30, 2026, get 15% off when you purchase 2 or more KYB shocks at any Burt's location. Plus, enjoy 10% off installation at Burt's Service Center. And for a limited time, you also get a gift with every KYB shocks purchase. So whether it's pothole, corners, or smooth highways, ride in comfort and confidence with KYB shocks from Burt's Auto Parts. Conditions apply. It hurts if you don't check Burt's.
Educators, it's your summer your way. Let's go! Upgrade your ride with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit Union.
Educators, take the driver's seat with the sweet summer sale from the JTA Credit Union. Ride in style with a new car or take that well-deserved vacation with a personal loan. Low interest rates, flexible terms, and fast approval. It's your summer your way. For more info, call 876-618-1706.
The sweet summer sale from the JTA Cooperative Credit Union.
Serving our members, impacting lives positively.
Get ready, students! Get ready, parents! And get ready, schools! From January to March 2026, Nationwide 90 FM is hitting the road again with the NNN School Tour, a fun, organized, and interactive journey bringing excitement, energy, and empowerment straight to your school under the theme Rise Up, Represent, Do It for Your Future.
Me no getting nothing less than 98. When school over, me never avoid the gate.
This tour is all about motivating Jamaica's youth to dream big, take action, and own their future. Expect entertainment, inspiring messages, and engaging activities that challenge you to showcase your talents and potential. If you're a student with talent, come show us when the NNN School Tour comes to your school. Stay tuned to Nationwide 90 FM for details on how to participate in the NNN School Tour. So get ready to rise up, represent, and do it for your future.
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Sabi girl no dey too like talk. Animals they in human form. Body man nobody like walk, but you must hustle if you want job. You no finish they won't fight us. If them they run them no fit catch up. I know they form say I too righteous. No con they form say you too like us. Me no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me could deny my fantasy. They want to check if my tap ain't no wrong. But it they rush well, it be much. Now gotta make my tap in the rush. The kind money we touch, yeah. It they rush well, it be much. No be hype, everybody they crush. There's no darling with us.
Design Lab Home Decor Tips and Design Trends is brought to you by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
You never thought you dey from back pass. Which kind money we never see before. Cause hello me, got me feeling I'm the one. Ajay. Can never take my cake away. Ajay. You can't count my grace. I just did my lane. You no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me could deny my fantasy. They want to check if my tap ain't no wrong. But it they rush well, it be much. Now gotta make my tap in the rush. The kind money we touch, yeah. It they rush well, it be much. No be hype, everybody they crush. There's no darling with us. Cause it they rush well, it be much. Now gotta make my top in the rush. The kind money we touch. It they rush well.
Alrighty. So welcome back. We're now in Design Lab. You know what Design Lab is, right? This is where creativity meets preparedness. You know what that means? That means you have to prepare the thing. Everything is a carefully considered plan. So what we have to do is to make sure that everything that we implement, that we employ in our homes is not just, by the way, it's not just buck up and whatnot. We are thinking through. We're being intentional and purposeful. You understand what I'm saying? So we, in this Design Lab segment and all the segments, we show you how to do low-cost, practical ways to stay safe during emergencies, to stay safe during, in your home as well. You understand what I'm saying? So that when you make these things, the DIYs, them don't just drop down and drop down for you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. The purposefulness and the intention of Design Lab. Okay, so, and all without spending a whole fortune, and buying all of this fancy stuff. All I'm saying is get acquainted with your hardware store. Make it your best friend. Make it a Saturday outing. You understand? Yes, you do that. All right, so we're going to be making a bar cart, right? And what is the definition of a bar cart? You know exactly what a bar cart is. You guys are trendy. You guys are up on it. And, and it's self-explanatory. So a bar cart is a small, movable table or trolley designed to hold or serve drinks. Yes, it usually has shelves or trays for bottles, glasses, glasses, and bar tools, and often includes wheels so you can roll it around quite easily. So, in Jamaican or Caribbean homes, a bar cart might be repurposed, of course, because we are Tonwe and make fashion. You understand? So the bar cart may be a repurposed table or a stand that holds rum or juices or cups and mixers used for entertaining guests or family. Exactly. Okay, so we're going to talk about a drink station now. So a drink station is a fixed or temporary setup, like a small table or counter where drinks are served or mixed, right? It doesn't need to move like a cart. And it can be a countertop or a corner in your veranda or even outdoors at a party. Cool? In a Caribbean context, though, a drink station might include a jug of rum punch or sorrel, ice bucket or a cooler, glasses, plastic cups, local fruits or garnishes, just what you need to make the drinks, because you are entertaining and we love entertaining. Now, let me just tell you something. Jamaica still keeping. And people, I know that, and it's not like we're being tone deaf. What we're saying is this struggle that we're going through right now has come to pass. Yes, we are not going to let it identify us. So life's still going on. So we're talking about the bar cart right now, right? Okay, fine. So I'm going to give you a step-by-step, now in building a no-cost bar cart or drink station. You're going to choose your base, right? You don't need an actual cart, just something that you can serve, that can serve as a bar surface, right? An old dresser, a nightstand, a side table, right? What you're going to do now is remove the drawers, cool? And use the open space for the bottles. Yes, I may never tell you nothing yet. Yes. You could use a wooden crate, right? Stack 2 to 3 for a rustic look. Or you can use an old pallet. Yes, flip it vertically or horizontally, and you're gonna sand it a bit and use it as a wall-mounted or standing bar. You have a whole heap of pallets all over the place in Jamaica. You can find some. As a matter of fact, we can use some of those too as temporary structures, like as a bed base for mattresses in the West. Just saying. Concrete blocks and board. 2 blocks on either side, a plank or a shelf across, an instant sturdy base. Yeah, and that right now is your bar setup, right? So now, gonna give you a pro tip. You can paint or stain with leftover paint. Of course, you guys been using BH paint forever, and that's the paint that you're always gonna use. You know that you're always going to have leftover paint, and with the leftover paint, you know that you have to store it properly, right? And don't put old brushes in there, because then bacteria is science. You know what I mean? So you can paint with the leftover paint, or you can rub it with coconut oil for a natural shine. Don't say me never did tell you nothing. All right, cool. Now, you're going to create storage and levels now, right? Old baskets or boxes for storing bottles, cups, and napkins. We have whole heap of basket. You can go down yeah, Craft Market is next door. You know where we are right now. I'm still getting used to my new digs. I love this studio. Can I just tell you? All right. Old baskets or boxes. Yeah, you can get them. They're all over. Boxes. You can get every time you go to the supermarket, especially if you're like me, who always forget the 1,000,001 bags at home. So yeah, and I ask for a box. So you can have a box and you just wrap it, and that's your storage, right? Glass jars from sauces or pickles as containers for straws or garnishes. Now you know what kind of straws we're using right now, right? Bamboo or glass. I know you're gonna say the paper straws. No, we don't use those. No, no, we're too cute for that. Glass straws or bamboo straws is what you're going to use. All right, cool. Coconut shells or calabash halves for a natural and local vibe. You know the calabash? Lord of mercy, Jesus. Yes, them nice. Or you can repurpose a rum box or red stripe crate as a rustic display shelf. Yes, you see those old ones, the vintage ones with the logo? Sell off. Yes, okay. So now you're going to add your Caribbean flair because, yes, we live in the Caribbean. We live where you vacay, baby. You can style it with Jamaican textures and color. Use bright tropical cloths like, the madras or leftover fabric as a runner. The madras meaning bandana is, Damien, right? Damien. Bandana fabric. All right. Decorate with seashells, driftwood, palm fronds, or hibiscus flowers. Yeah. Paint with Rasta or tropical colors. Okay, so the Rasta colors are what? The red, green, and gold, yeah? Of course. Yeah. Turquoise, of course, for the sea, or coral. And coral is a beautiful color. Hold on a second. When you get into the BH palette and you mix the turquoise color with the coral, why don't you try it and let me know next week? I want you to mix those two colors. The turquoise or aqua with coral. Oh my God. All right. And then you can add the string lights. These string lights, they're gorgeous. Yeah. Or candles in glass jars for evening vibes. You say after you're done with this, oh my gosh, I'm going to tell you. I got to tell you. Okay, so the drink essentials now at no or very low cost. Okay, because everything has a cost. If you're keeping it frugal, like me, focus on simple mixers and local flavor. Rum. Yeah, you can use any local white or dark rum. Homemade syrups like you boil sugar with ginger, sorrel, or lime zest. Right? Fruits, limes, mango, pineapple, or orange from your yard or your market. Fresh herbs, mint or lemongrass for infusions, and coconut water straight from the coconut. Yeah, of course. You can even make a drink of the day in one big jug or cooler. Those big coolers, right? You can do that. Now, the personal touches now. Use a chalkboard paint or cardboard for your menu sign. You see, when your guests come and them say all of these personal touches, you will have an unforgettable and unignorable experience. Yes. So, you're going to frame or clip a photo of the family, reggae legend, or beach scene. Yes, you're going to hang a Bluetooth speaker for reggae or mento vibes. Always remember, when you are entertaining, you are going to appeal to all of the senses. Your visual, your sense of smell, how you're hearing, you know what I'm saying? Your touch, So therefore, when you engage all of your senses, you will have a full 360 experience for your guests. All right, we're going to take a little break, going to pay some bills, what I'm saying, And then I'm going to see you on the other side of the break. And then we're going to do What Would Karen Do? I'm wondering what the question is this week. So just in case you have a question, would you please send it to 876-280-6629 and we'll be sure to answer it right now. Okay? All right. Soon come back.
Design Lab home decor tips and design trends was brought to you by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
It's time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paint's 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
NHD contributors. If you recently applied for housing solutions in Howard Avenue, Vineyard Town, and Malvern Developments, the results of the application will be published in the newspaper this Sunday, November 9. That's this Sunday, November 9, for the results of the applications for NHD solutions in Howard Avenue, Vineyard Town, and Malvern Housing Developments. Contributors may also visit www.nhd.gov.jm for more details.
Attention Megamart Montego Bay team members. The Megamart family would like to know if you are safe and well. Please join us for an important meeting at Megamart Montego Bay on Friday, November 14, 2025 at 10 a.m. If you are a family member or friend of a Megamart Montego Bay team member, please help us in getting this message to them. Thank you and stay safe.
Attention Path beneficiaries. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security understands that your family may have been affected by Hurricane Melissa. To ensure that no one is left behind, we have extended the October 2025 Path payment cycle for an additional week. You may visit your payment location to collect your benefit up to November 11. If you experience difficulty due to closure of your assigned post office or payment location, please let us know. Call our Client Care Center 876-922-8013 or send us a WhatsApp message 876-582-8972. Together we'll recover, one family at a time. The Ministry of Labor and Social Security, the People's Ministry, leaving no one behind.
Everything loud and wicked every Saturday 3 to 5 p.m. with Outside with Pepita. Loan vibes, loan laughs, and loan entertainment. Come on the road with we. Cause when we say Outside with Pepita, we're there all over Jamaica. Anyway, check them out. We're there. We're in on the business. Stay tuned in for prizes, surprises, giveaways, guest artists, and enough more. But hold on there. We forget to big up my DJ. DJ Jerome, the shell boss, I'm gonna make it bust to pew pew with the maddest, baddest, and latest tune. So look out for Outside with Pepita. We might be coming to a town near you. You heard it here first. Outside with Pepita, Saturdays 3 to 5 p.m. on Nationwide 90 FM. The new revolution in media. Jamaica, lock it in and don't miss a thing.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Gale from Oasis, advising of a change in our program focus, November 5 to 18. We do a shift from reading the Word to living out the Word. Host Roland Gale will speak with heads of churches regarding their intervention in getting our lives back on track following Hurricane Melissa. Be sure to join Roland and his guests on Oasis beginning Wednesday, November 5, 12:55 p.m. with a repeat at 5:45 a.m. only on Nationwide, the new revolution in media. Let's all be praying for our nation.
Decorate like a designer with BH Paints. The time brought to you by BH Paints is 1:42 in the afternoon.
This is a public service announcement from JPS. The service support hub for the JPS Customer Care Center, located in Western Jamaica, is now back to normal operations. This means that in addition to other support channels, including the My JPS app, self-service, and web chat, customers are now able to call through to the Customer Care Center as before. JPS thanks you for your patience and understanding. That was a public service
David,
announcement
I just sent you
from
4
JPS.
pictures. You can use those for this segment. If you can put it.
Make me sweat, make me harder, make me lose my breath, make me water.
You're in the Dezign studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
Make me water.
Normally, I could keep my cool, but tonight I'm whining. I'ma be in a dangerous mood. Can you match my timing? Telling me that you're really about it, what you're hiding. Talk is cheap, so show me that you understand how I like it. Can you blow my mind?
You're in the Dezign studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
David just plays the nicest music. You know what I'm saying? It's just a nice mellow music. You just want to just groove and blow my mind. Woo!
Set off my whole body.
Yeah! Baby, swear. I'm not gonna say the next part. No. Uncle Cliff, forget me. All right, so here's the thing now. Welcome back to the show that's on the best revolution station in Jamaica. We're inside What Would Karen Do? Yes, and this is where we bring you real life dilemmas and challenges, and of course I share my expert advice and my insights, yes, based on science, and innovative solutions as well. Okay, so remember, if you want a question answered, please, I'm begging you, send it to 876-280-6629. So the question of the week is this, okay? And you know, this is one of my people. This is one of my people. Here, look at this to this question. I'm not making this up. I tell you, I swear. Okay, Karen, my day I clean up for Christmas season, and me I wonder, should I match my curtains with my mats, or should I just mix up the colors and keep it festive? Yes. Should I read this again? I'm going to go with it again. Oh, yes. I love when the question them come in patois, because guess what? It's our language. It's our Caribbean flavor. And of course, it is our Jamaican flavor or Jamaican patois, the vernacular. Yes. So here we did. Karen, my day I clean up for Christmas season, and me I wonder, should I match my curtains with my mats, or just mix up the colors and keep it festive? What you mean? So you know what I'm going to tell you, right? You're going to start by thinking about the look that you want, because we're being intentional. We're not going to buck up something no more, right? So if you prefer your home to look coordinated and elegant for the Christmas, then match your curtains with your mats. It's a good idea. It gives you space, a very clean and well put together appearance. Okay, so if that is what you're going for. So the first thing you're going to do is say to yourself, what am I going for? Am I going for something that is unignorable? Or am I going for something that is bold? Am I going for something that is pretty neutral and conservative? Am I going for a whisper? Am I going for a very festive look? So you have to know and tell the truth. Yeah? Tell the truth. Okay, fine. And don't do it for anybody else, you have to do it for yourself. Don't do it to please your sister who house always look nice and you want to compare it. No, you might not have the wherewithal. All right, cool. So you're going to choose a festive color theme. All right. Around Christmas, traditional colors like red, gold, green, or cream always work well. So you can pick one main color and use the others as accents. For example, red curtains with gold mats, right? Now, by mat, I mean table mats, not rug. Rug is rug, mat is mat. All right. And I know sometimes rug kind of small, it kind of look like a bathroom mat, but I'm talking about table mat. All right, so here we go now. So, but remember now, Christmas is open to all colors, all textures. Right now, there is a woodland theme going on in Christmas. There's also pink and there's also blue, right? So please do not relegate yourself to the traditional Christmas colors. I want you to go all out. Cool? All right. If you like a brighter island style look, then of course you're going to mix it up. Of course you're going to be bold. Of course what you mean? You're going to bring in the style and the vibe and the flavor in it now, right? There's nothing wrong with using different colors, especially in Christmas, right? And especially in a Jamaican or a Caribbean home. You can mix the tropical shades like turquoise, coral, yellow, as long as they complement each other, right? The goal is to create a cheerful, welcoming vibe. Now remember what I just said. You are going to ask yourself first, what's my end game here? What am I trying to achieve, right? And then you're going to consider who's coming over. Is it family? Older relatives visiting? Is it your friends? Is it, who's coming over? Right? Consider, if there is family or older relatives and they're visiting, they often appreciate, a neat, coordinated look. But if it's mostly friends or younger people, a mix of colors can feel more relaxed and fun. Right now, you're looking at a beautiful shade of cobalt blue. Oh my goodness gracious me! Against very light gray walls, almost white, just a hint. And so the color story in this room now is all blue. Very, very beautiful. Now, just in case you're riding around 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, 90.9, and you don't have the privilege of looking at the screen right now, you know what you can do, right? Yeah. You can go over to the Google Play Store, you can download the app, you can subscribe, and you can smash that notification button, because every Saturday at 1 o'clock we're here. Now, you will get now to see all of the curtains that we're talking about, and they're gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? And them look nice. Okay, so you're going to consider who's coming over too, right? The biggest compliment that you can get in your space, you see, is your space. Not that your space looks good, you know. No. The biggest compliment that you can get is it feels good. It feels warm. It feels inviting. So you have to consider that as well. Whereas you are not decorating and designing and decorating for people, you're doing it for your family and yourself. Sometimes a little consideration is good. Right? Okay. You're going to focus too on cleanliness and comfort. The most important thing is that your home feels fresh, is clean, and is inviting. Clean floors, nice smelling curtains, tidy mats will impress guests more than perfect color coordination. Remember me tell you, you cannot put up clean curtains on dirty windows. It will show. It's a bad reflection of you. You cannot put up curtains that you take down from last year and you have not refreshed them. Yes, iron them out. I'm not saying to stiff iron them out. No, I'm not saying, but refresh them. You know what I'm saying? Or you can put them in the dryer and you know, have a tumble or two. Hang them outside. You know, it makes a difference. Clean those windows. Clean your rugs. Clean everything so that everything is a reset. It's fresh. Because let me tell you something. Christmas is my season, you know. So we have to start from now. Right? And what we're doing now is to making sure that the space is presentable for you and everybody else, because you have to please yourself first. Cool? All right. And then now you're going to add your personal touches. And that is like closer to Christmas. Right now you're just prepping, right? A few Christmas decorations like lights, a centerpiece, a little sorrel, of course, a fruitcake on the table will make everything come together very beautifully. All right, darlings. So we'll be right back. Yeah, see you on the other side of the break. Please stick and stay.
cast. Last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Shayo. Shayo. You go power for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did win by default and without any doubt, though. I'm a me happy adult, though. I no go feed the choice out, though. I'm a mind that's you the talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy and I know that get both. Like the Baba Frayo, my ayo. Don't cry, yo. I need to go and
Dezign Studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
What Would Karen Do was brought to you by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
It's time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paint's 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today. This is a public service announcement from JPS. The service support hub for the JPS Customer Care Center, located in Western Jamaica, is now back to normal operations. This means that in addition to other support channels, including the My JPS app, self-service and web chat, customers are now able to call through to the Customer Care Center as before. JPS thanks you for your patience and understanding. That was a public service announcement from JPS.
Outperform, outlast. With top performance. Jackama. Reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy electrodes, 3 parts and 3 repairs. 3 parts, 3 repairs. With 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-61114. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
You're in the Dezign Studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
After 5 of my eyes, fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying. I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. And behind my mind, it runs. All these thoughts have troubled me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need, right? Yeah, I really need time now. I need to free my mind now. I really need my love. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I need to free my mind now. I really need my.
So, home tour this week takes us over to the Renaissance of Kingston. You know where that is? That is called the Rock Hotel. But before we do, I'm just giving a huge big up to everybody on YouTube. David, Annie Smith, Karen Rowe, Marigold. How are you guys doing? Thank you so very much for tuning in. Annie says it's about 6, a little bit after 6 in England right now. And I know we have people in Canada, we have people in Germany, we have people in New York. We're just international, so we're going. So we're just big and bad and bold and guan. You understand? So big ups to you guys, and a great segue to the Rock Hotel. Wait until you see this. It's gonna blow you away. It really is. It's the best of Jamaica over there.
Yeah, my mind. Yeah, my mind. I said 5 in the morning. I wake up to 5 for my yearnings. Fear in my mind is a warning. Pray to the one you're relying.
This week's home tour takes us to the Rock Hotel. And for all of us who did not know, including me, it means Revival of Kingston. And what an appropriate acronym. You're going to see layers. You're going to see Jamaican art, yes, done here, by us, for us, for the world. And you're also going to see textures and the color palette, and you're going to see furnishings. You are also going to get inspiration. After we're done with the lobby, honeys, you're going to follow me upstairs, and we are going in the bedrooms, where I'm going to say to you, that's all I'm going to say. Follow me. You're going to see what I'm talking about. This is me. This is me. I literally can put down a bed right there and just stay right here in this lobby. I'm telling you, this is me. Oh, I forgot that you're here. I am in my element. I love the design. Why? Because it's authentic, it's credible, it's of the people. You walk in, right? And the first thing that you see is wood. And then now, you cannot at all dismiss these floors. Herringbone, not chevron, herringbone. They're intricately woven to look like it could be a basket weave. And then the color of it, very light tan. It is reminiscent of what? Sand. Then now you walk in and what you see? The strength of the columns. Figure I'm like Samson and I'm going to push out these, but you know, first of all, I'm not big like Samson. I can't push down the column then because I'm not that big. But just think that strength, the strength of the spirit of Jamaica. It is wonderful. It is great. These are columns. Okay, so instead of just doing a regular painted column, they have covered it with the board and batten walls. Follow me over here now, where I'm going to show you what could be a living room setup that you can certainly take inspiration from for your home. The best of designs is when everything comes together seamlessly. On top of the floor now in this area is this great rug. The rug is about 20 feet by 10 feet and it covers this area. So what happens with the rug, it does two things. One, it creates a layer of texture because you know it's all about the texture. Lots of evidence of wood here. We have the wood plaques over here. We have a great wood boat on top of our center table. It is fabulous. And you know what that does again? It says strength. What do you see behind me? You see this wall fixture, right? So here's the thing. When you are doing your wall fixtures at home, your wall units and so on, you don't necessarily have to crowd them with holy pachachka and things that you get from all of these baby showers and things all over the place. No, important, impressive art. Coffee table books, the bigger, the better. You understand? I'm going to say this again. The bigger, the better. All right, you know what's wonderful about this space as well? Everything that you see here in terms of the artwork, the sculptures, the center table, made in Jamaica, local artisans. This hotel is for Jamaica and by Jamaica to the world. I'm going to show you some artwork over here that, let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm going to get in trouble for this, but it's okay. Just follow me over here. Welcome to the risque corner where things are not quite what they seem. Yes, here we have the big banana and where we have a mixed media art. Now on closer inspection, you will see that this entire installation has a meaning behind it, and it is deep. It is thought-provoking and mind-stirring. I'm not gonna go into it. I want you to come down here and I want you to dissect it and let it disturb you a little bit, because it has disturbed many, many people. All I am saying is this right here, 100%, 10 out of 10. Here's the thing, in your homes, when you are doing your artwork, when you're doing anything in terms of decor and so on, conversation starters, get people talking about things. You know, don't just do a little boring thing because it is on an Instagram page and you know you're copying it word for word. Put a little bit of your personality in, and I am telling you, you've got a winner. You have. Now, come with me over here. Who would have thunk it? Luda boards on the wall. Tell that story. So here's what you do know. You mount it on the wall, and when your friends come over, you just take it off, put it down, you play. You have nowhere to store it on the wall. Okay, here's another thing that I want to show you. You think you want a statement door in your home? Let me call attention to this, the bathroom door. Easy to do. That is why I'm telling you, walk around, go to hotels, go to restaurants, go everywhere and draw inspiration. Don't just get a picture and say, this is what I want. Put your personality in there. All right, so here it is now. You have all of this layered texture on the wall, on the door rather. Just figure, a hollow core door. That's all you need. And let me say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 broomsticks. Okay? All right, so you're gonna get the broomstick, you're gonna go to a hardware store and you're going to have them cut the broomstick in two. So you're gonna have 2 halves and 2 halves with the round and then the flat. What you're going to do now is to take the broomstick, the half a broomstick, and you line them up. One again to the other, to the other, to the other. You can either use liquid nails or you can use a nailer and put them on the door. That's it. And you can either paint it, spray it, varnish it. Either way, no matter what you want to do with it, it looks great. It will take you maybe a half a day to get this project done. You're gonna love me for this because I'm telling you, it's going to sell off. Yes! Design School 101. It's all about maintaining the function and the aesthetics, making sure that the two of them are 50-50. So the next lesson is a focal point. And what better focal point than this wall here, done by Dion Palmer, aka Sand, and he's from Hanover Street. Let me tell you something. You walk in and not only do you see the beautiful Dominique, you see behind her, and it is a wall, it is a focal point. It makes you happy, it makes you think downtown, it just makes it, it's just a melding of all worlds. It's great. I absolutely love it. Another thing that always, you should have in your space is greenery. Monstera leaves, all the time, all day, every day. Monstera leaves. Come on, let me show you what's next. Think color palette, soothing, great. But in this instance now, this right here, people, is Jamaica. Bauxite, clay, where we come from, big industry, the clay colored wall, bauxite. On top of this now, think Caribbean Sea. This is. And then now, in order to make this whole area its own, another conversation piece is the primitive. So if you have a really, really modern space, minimalistic, very nice, here's what you do. Primitive. It works all day, every day. I have one more thing to show you. This is Jamaica. This is it. This is it. So again, the story in your space. This installation here is a shanty town. It is reminiscent of, the urban areas in Kingston. And then it is juxtaposed against the wall here, which is all wood. So again, you make your artwork part of your story. Make it part of your interior. And don't just get a little hunky-dunky artwork. Get things that matter and things that have meaning, all right? Part 2, we're going upstairs. We are now right outside our suite. But before we go in there, I just wanted to show you this. this here, the posters, the dance hall posters, uniquely Jamaican. We all grew up with it. We're still seeing them. They're in every corner, every placard, because you know the music, the dance, the whole dance hall scenery is part of us. Well, it's part of me. All right, so the next thing that I wanted to show you is we are outside of room 701, and just the ironmongery. Look at the detail of how they have done these numbers. The 701, so wonderful, so great, and again another layer of texture, and yeah, braille, because not all of us are sighted. So the way, even this, the way how they have it, they have the light shining on the room 701, the numbers. Again, another story, another installation. It's all about the artwork in this hotel, The Rock. Follow me inside. So, welcome to my modern experience. This is an all-in-one suite. It's a one-bedroom suite at the Rock Hotel, and I am standing in luxuriousness, the heights of zhuzhing. Yes, honey. All right, so when you walk in, right, this is what hits you, shapes. And in this particular instance, it's all about the curve. And you know, when furnishings are curved, it is sexy. It's all about your woman power, feminine energy. So whereas downstairs was very strong, masculine features of the strength of the columns and so on, the rooms now, right, are balanced with feminine energy, and it is fabulous. So you walk in, you see this beautiful, well-scaled and well-proportioned table, a dining table with 3 chairs, all about the curve again. And then now there's this mirror, right, rectangular in shape but curved at the ends. Yes, right beside the mirror you have an art installation of what you would call pulls, but they're bigger than, you know, like knobs that you would use on your cabinetry and stuff, but bigger, of course, made in Jamaica. So what does that tell you? Just a little installation of pulls on the wall, that's an art installation. It gives interest. Now, black. Remember, you know, black is very, very, very strong, but when you put it against the creaminess of the wall, because the walls aren't stark white, no, it is like a biscuit color, and it is creamy, and it lends itself. It's like the perfect palette for things to come. Now, when you get into the living room space now, here you have it now. This is a full-size sofa for an apartment. So you're not going to find an 84. This is like a 78. Yes, and it has the curves. It means come sit in me. It is wonderful. Then in front of it, you have this cylindrical center table, and everything sits on top of this wonderful carpet, right, or rug. And the rug now, it would be a 5x7, right? And it offers layering, it offers texture, and it offers comfort. Now, when you look here, here's my one all-time favorite again, the primitive. Yes. The primitive are just things that are, you know, just, it looks like something, a piece that was done a very, very long time ago, right? And then it doesn't have a shape, you know? And you put that in, especially in a modern interior, and I am telling you, the place will sell off. All right, follow me into your bedroom. We are in the bedroom where all things exciting happens. Yes, so here we go. As you walk in, you know what you see? Of course, the bed. It is blue, reminiscent of the sea, and made in Jamaica. By the way, luxurious linens, and that is a gift to yourself. It's a 3-panel bed, right, with smart features, meaning when you look at the first panel all the way over to the right, you can plug in whatever you have to plug in. Remember, this is the day of plugging in. Atop the headboard is a strip light, and what that does, it offers a glow. For the drama now, honey, they have 2 pendant lights hanging from the ceiling, and that now caps it. You know, you can't have a room or a hotel room without a chair on which to sit. The chair that they have is a very minimalistic chair. It's comfortable, it's great looking, and it does the trick. I have to show you the bathroom. Love it, love it, love it. Come. This bathroom is giving It's giving guest room vibes. It is giving company vibes. It is all drama. It is yellow and black, two powerfully strong colors put together. It is a visual explosion. You see these little tiles? They are 5 by 3, right? And they do not have a very straight edge. That means they're handmade. So there is somebody in Mexico, Italy, Spain, wherever they source these tiles from, that sat and made them and baked them in a brick oven. That alone is a story to tell. And I'm telling you, the yellow and the black, it works. Love this bathroom. This is revitalization at its best. Can you imagine coming out here in the mornings, having your coffee or having your tea, looking at God's best? This is God's land. I am telling you, your spirit will thank you for it. You look out in the sea, you look out in God's kingdom, and you're like, oh my goodness, I claim this in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Don't get me started. ROK, part of the tapestry collection of the Hilton brand, represents in Jamaica. I loved this tour. I hope you did too, and I'll see you next week. Wow. I want to just stay here. Can I just stay here? I love this. That there's everything that is so great about the Renaissance of Kingston Hotel, and of course the bathroom. You see the yellow and the black, unbelievable, really nice. So coming up in our next segment that we are having, which is Thrive 360 and of course social media spotlight, we have none other than Naomi Garrick, and she is the CEO and founder of Garrick Communications. So we're going to come right back, stay with us, and on the other side of the break is Naomi.
He tries to take me out, tell you what I need, right? Yeah, I really need time now. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now.
You're in the Dezign studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
Interior design is brought to you by BH Paints. Paint it, love it with BH Paints.
My Mega best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Megamart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy. All in one amazing location. My Megamart, the best value by far.
It's time for a new look.
And high time to get serious about protecting our home and investment.
It's time to choose BH Paints with over 60 years experience in quality paint finishes. Their products are superior and long-lasting.
Time to check them out.
Ask about BH Paint's 100% acrylic Ultima Plus paint and primer in one. Experience rich colors with advanced UV and mildew-resistant technologies, independently tested by experts. What are you waiting for? Visit a BH Paints Color Center today.
Hi, I'm Lloyd Gale from Oasis, advising of a change in our program focus. November 5 to 18. We do a shift from reading the Word to living out the Word. Host Roland Gale will speak with heads of churches regarding their intervention in getting our lives back on track following Hurricane Melissa. Be sure to join Roland and his guests on Oasis beginning Wednesday, November 5, 12:55 p.m. with a repeat at 5:45 a.m. only on Nationwide, the new revolution in media. Let's all be praying for our nation.
Get ready, students! Get ready, parents! And get ready, schools! From January to March 2026, Nationwide 90 FM is hitting the road again with the NNN School Tour, a fun, organized, and interactive journey bringing excitement, energy, and empowerment straight to your school under the theme Rise Up, Represent, Do It For Your Future.
You no get nothing less than 98 when school open, me never avoid the gate.
This tour is all about motivating Jamaica's youth to dream big, take action, and own their future. Expect entertainment, inspiring messages, and engaging activities that challenge you to showcase your talents and potential. If you're a student with talent, come show us when the NNN School Tour comes to your school. Stay tuned to Nationwide 90 FM for details on how to participate in the NNN School Tour. So get ready to rise up, represent, and do it for your future.
But is this real? Hey Greg, come look at this. Oh my, it's happening. Mr. Daniels, the numbers keep getting bigger and bigger.
Sir, the clicks are off the charts.
Hello, sales? What's the emergency? 9,000 clicks in one day? 3,000 order? So how much we have left? What? I soon call you back. Mr. Nakamoto, it's Danny from Jamaica. I need 5,000 of the big ones. We're back in business.
Yes, sir. Arigato. Suene.
Amplify your brand. Let Nationwide 90 FM assist you in tapping into a captivated audience across our social media platforms. For more information, contact us at 876-630-1210 or sales@nationwidenewsnetwork.com. Businesses, companies, and entrepreneurs, let's supercharge your brand.
Come into the parlor, there's a welcome there for you.
Welcome to the Mayor's Parlor with Desmond McKenzie.
From 1 to 6 p.m. every Sunday, you'll now get more of your favorite vintage music.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Nationwide 90 FM will transform your Sunday into a musical time machine that will take you way back.
Come with me. Let's go back in time.
This magic moment.
Journey into yesteryear with Desmond McKenzie in the Mayor's Parlor.
I've got the music to jog your memory and make you smile.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the best in vintage music.
Come into the Mayor's Parlor every Sunday between 1 and 6 p.m. here on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media.
I've been wandering all day. I tried to be fine, but I can't be. The noise in my mind wouldn't leave me. I tried to get by, but I'm burning. I'm behind my mind, it runs. All these thoughts have trouble me. Fighting to give up my pain. Fighting to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need, right? Yeah, I really need time now. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I need to free mind now. I really need mine now. Yeah. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Send me a love that you cannot mix. One is the joy that you cannot waste, and the other one price that you cannot fix. This is the peace that you cannot buy. Finding a way where you cannot see. Man with this system if you cannot pray. I need to find relief. But behind my mind it runs. All these thoughts have trouble me. Finding to give up my pain. Finding to be on my lane. My mind running to the other side. When it's time to leave my life, then it tries to take me out. Tell you what I need, right? Yeah, I really need my love. I need to free my love. I really need time now. I need to free my mind now. I really need time now. I need to free my love. I really need time now. Oh yeah, to set me free, freer than the open mind, farther than the eyes can handle, freer than the ocean now. Yeah, yeah, to set me free. Now I need to find release. Set me to the open sky. Now I need to free my mind. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, I don't, yeah, oh no. I might be falling deep. 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 Tell me now what you need. I've been going to God when I'm all in my mind. I might be falling deep. Falling deep. I might be falling. I might be falling. I might be falling. I might be falling, yeah.
Blessings on me, blessings on me. Everywhere I go, there'll be. Everywhere I go, there'll be blessings on me, blessings on me. Everywhere I go, there'll be. Everywhere I go, I can feel it. I can feel it. See His blessings all around me in every season, and I'm more than grateful. In the good times, in the bad times, no one count them, 'cause I know they're never stopping, and I know God is for me. His love all around me. He gives me more than I need. He makes my life oh so sweet. He makes my heart feel so free. Yeah. Blessings on me, blessings on me. Everywhere I go, the way. Everywhere I go, the way. Blessings on me, blessings on me. Now everywhere I go, the way. Now everywhere I go, I can feel it. I can feel it. I can see your blessings, and everything I do is like I'm special, yeah. You're the one that I run to when it's ghetto, yeah. I can
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Yes, we are still here. And if you know anything about production, you know any cat can play at any given time. So SH, yes, honey, we're still here. But I do hope that you enjoyed all of the wonderful music, because let me tell you something about David and Kevin, because you know Kevin joins at 2 o'clock. Their music is second to none. Just keep us chill and nice. Now, I've told you, we have a special guest. She's a heavy hitter. She's a heavyweight. She's here with us. Her name is Naomi Garrick, and she is the CEO and founder of Garrick Communications Limited, which is a leading public relations firm and personal branding agency in Jamaica. Yeah, we do have one of those. And we have, yes, also credible, authentic authority, know what you're doing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So known as the PR chick. So now you probably know exactly who I'm talking about. Naomi is passionate about helping individuals and organizations position, package, and promote their unique brand stories with authenticity and impact. What a time as this, right? So you can tell that she has been preparing for such a time as this. So today she joins us to share more about GC Cares, which is her foundation, and we're going to unpack this whole thing. Wings for Hope, a heartfelt initiative by her agency to support women and girls across Jamaica who have been impacted by none other than the sketel named Hurricane Melissa. Through this program, Garrick Communications team is creating and distributing period and hygiene packs to create dignity, comfort, and hope to those in need. Naomi, thank you so very much for joining us today on the Design Studio.
Thank you so much for having me, Karen. I'm really happy to be here.
I am happy that you're here, and of course we have something in common. We have pink.
I was very happy to see these pink mics when I walked in.
Oh yes, honey, that's our brand color.
It's very on brand.
Of course. And I'm sure that you can. So if there's you can check mark that to say yes, of course we know what we're doing. We're on brand. Okay, so. I've known you for a number of years on and off, and I know that you have Garrick Communications, and you've written a book, the
PR Chick's Guide, 8 Steps to Building Your Personal Brand.
And let's just right off the top, where do we get this book?
Oh,
before we forget.
So on Amazon now.
Amazon right now.
We're out of print at the moment, but on Amazon we have them available there.
Yeah. Okay. Is that a good thing that you're out of print?
I think so. I think we've sold in stores, because originally we had them here only at Fontana, and I think we've done maybe 2 prints of 500, and since that we've printed quite a few for different workshops that we do across different organizations around the island.
Okay.
So,
all right. Yeah. All right. So I want you to just tell us a little bit about your journey and what inspired you to start Garrick Communications? Now, I do know your dad,
yes,
right, Neville Garrick, was deeply involved in well, you will tell us who Neville Garrick was, and of course, what inspired your journey.
Sure. So you just mentioned my father, Neville Garrick, and you know, he was Bob Marley's art director, but he also created many amazing album covers for many different artists, you know, from Jamaica.
Correct.
And my younger brother Nesta also is a creative as well. He's in the same space. He does album covers and a lot of design work, lighting and backdrop in the same vein that my father did.
Yes.
And so growing up, I always kind of thought that I was not the creative one in the family, because I'm not an artist. I don't paint, I don't draw. But years later in life, I realized that I was a great writer, a great communicator. I mean, even in high school, my favorite subjects were language and literature, and those are the subjects I excelled at.
Right.
Still didn't think that was my path. I never thought about that. I actually studied hotel and tourism management.
Okay.
Ended up working always in the sales and marketing departments, where I learned a lot about different departments, more about communication, marketing strategies. However, after working in the hotel industry for a few years, I realized it might not be the right space for me. It really is a 24-hour job, especially if you live on property, which I did as a manager. Came back to Kingston, wasn't sure what I was going to do. Ended up meeting Kimani Robinson, who had started RETV at the time, if everybody remembers, Reggae Entertainment Television, and they needed...
It's still there, man.
Yeah, man, it's still very much there. But when it just came out, you know, there was Hype TV, RETV, cable was a very novel thing, and so these television stations that were popping up became like our BET and MTV of the Caribbean. They needed a sales and marketing manager. My only experience in sales and marketing was in hospitality, but after interviewing with Kimani, I'd gotten that job. And that's where my introduction to media and PR really started.
Right.
What actually ended up happening there is working with Dexter Pottinger. I don't know if you remember Dexter.
Yes, of course.
Dexter used to do a lot of the makeup for our on-air hosts and stuff, and also with artists like Tifa, Natalie Storm, Timberly at the time. And one day he came into the office and spoke about the fact that, you know, he thought that Tifa really needed a great publicist. And I'm listening to his story about Tifa and agreeing with him. But then he's just like, I think you should be her publicist.
Okay.
At this time, my own experience is working as a sales and marketing manager at RETV and whatever experience I had working in the hospitality industry. And he had so much belief in me that this is what I should be doing and I'd be the right fit, that I thought that maybe I was the right fit for the job. And I remember saying yes, walking to Sangster's bookstore and buying all the books I could find about PR. PR for dummies, how to build a public relations strategy, because we didn't really have Google yet. And I needed to know what I was talking about. But I didn't realize at the time, because I'm a very relationship-driven person, I had developed a lot of key relationships with individuals across the media landscape. So from the producers to the directors to the editors to the journalists, the reporters, and it was easier access for me to get my stories into these media houses because of these relationships. And then, of course, because of experience writing, etc.
Right.
That led to me working not just with Tifa as a publicist, but several other entertainers, and that became my side hustle at RETV.
Okay.
So
Garrett Communications has not been born yet.
You're not officially.
You're side hustling. All right, cool.
Hustling.
Because once the hustling bug has bitten you, you can't. You just something you just can't hold a job. But continue.
It was definitely a side hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point where I had my younger brother create a logo for me, which we really just copied GQ's logo and turned the G to the C and all the things. We don't use that logo now, but we still didn't launch a company.
Right.
I was just trying a thing.
Right.
Later on, I actually had my son Ajani, and I realized that I needed a shift in what I was doing. The entertainment landscape just wasn't for me at that period of my life, because it required me to be out and about at the studio with the artists, on the road, doing stuff for RETV, and I didn't have the stability that I thought I would need for a young child.
And you have a baby.
Correct. So that was a very big factor for me. So when the Spanish Court Hotel was opening and they advertised that they needed a corporate communications manager,
Right.
I applied for the job.
Of course.
Now, the top requirement at the time was a degree in marketing. Public relations, these things.
And your tourism. And
I didn't share that I actually didn't graduate from UA with my degree, even though I completed 4 years, because I couldn't pass statistics and math. So I was still doing all the things without my degree.
Right.
However, I came to that interview with 2 different skill sets.
Okay.
I now had years of working in the media industry and also my background working in hospitality and tourism. So I came to that interview with some additional value that would be more to me outside of having just a degree in this area. I got the job, worked with them for 3 months. While I was there, I developed some really key relationships with other media entities outside of entertainment, some more business and lifestyle. And I saw that there was a need in this space. I don't know if you remember, Karen, but there was a time where we had a lot of marketing and advertising agencies. But not a lot of PR agencies. So there was like a Jean Laurie Chin from Procom, and we had Danielle Terrelon, who had started her company a year before, and we had like Marcia Erskine. But that was it. So you either worked with one of these women or you worked with a marketing or advertising agency and whoever their PR rep was in that agency.
And I believe too at that time, we really didn't understand as a people that there's a difference between
PR
marketing
and
PR.
And advertising.
And advertising. 3 different schools, 3 different things. It is just, okay. So I want you to know, as to break down, the difference as you go forward.
The best way for me to explain PR is more about, we actually reference it within our team as we're the magicians of the marketing mix. Because everything impacts your PR, right? So even if you're not in marketing, advertising, it all comes back to the PR strategy. And it's really about what's the public's perception of you, your brand, your company. And that's what it's about. How do we represent ourselves to the public?
Right.
And to who your public is, right?
Yes.
So at Garrett Communications, we really focus on not a blanket approach to PR, because it really depends on a company's overall strategy.
Correct.
And we try to support that strategy by getting the right creative and strategic messaging out for them by leveraging radio stations, TV stations, print platforms, and now digital media to get the messages across to their ideal audience.
I'm hoping that everybody out there is listening really keenly to everything that Naomi has said, because she just unloaded so many nuggets here. She talked about the relationship building even before she knew she was building relationships.
Correct.
She talked about excellence into whatever it is that she's doing. So therefore, she even talked about, listen, she went and applied for a job, even though she knew she wasn't quite ready, but she applied anyway because she knew that her skill set will bring her to the fore and will bring her to the next level, which I believe is, listen. So Naomi, for the people who are now trying to build their brand, their personal brand, because I know that you've talked about that quite a lot, even before you have any kind of business or so on, you have a personal brand.
Absolutely. And
talk to that young girl out there first.
So Karen, I'll talk to everybody, because a lot of people still aren't really clear about personal branding, and they think it's something that's only reserved for celebrities and CEOs and influencers and important people, right? But we all have a personal brand, and it's simply how you show up.
How you show up.
It's how you see yourselves, but also it's how other people see you. It's how you engage with other people. It's what you say, and more importantly, how you say it. It's how you want to be remembered, and what do you want to be known for. It's also about that unique value that only you can bring to the table, right? And so I love speaking with younger people, because I think if we understand this very early, then we can separate ourselves from everybody else. And the example I will give is, if you are, let's say you're graduating from UE or UTech and you're going to interview for a job. Maybe you had 80 people in your graduating class that graduated with the same exact degree. When you go to that interview, what are you going to say outside of the fact that you have a degree that everybody else already has, that's going to possibly give you the opportunity over someone else?
Okay.
It's also the soft skills, right? So it's how you show up. It is things like being on time, being respectful, being responsible.
How about smiling?
And it's everything, right? So it's personal branding is also, how do you make people feel when they interact and engage with you?
Okay.
Right? And an example I give sometimes is that everyone that works for an organization is automatically, to me, a brand ambassador for that organization.
True.
So you could be the groundsman, you could be the security guard, you could be the receptionist, you could be the CEO. Every time you interact with somebody, you are a touch point for the brand or for that company, and that touch point could change the experience of that individual or the perception of that individual just with a conversation. Right? And so we have to be very just mindful of how we choose to show up, not just for our companies, but just for ourselves, because people may not know you, Karen, personally, but just from even how they see you on this platform, already have an opinion about you, which could be accurate or not. But they're gauging it off of what they see and the experience that they have with you.
All right. So in this day and age, digital platform, the digital media, it is commonplace. It is how you search for people. It is everything. Right? Could you talk to our responsibility or the end user's responsibility into navigating that space as to how they show up and letting them understand that it never goes away?
Sure. So we have to remember that we are the guardians for our own brand.
Yeah.
Right? It's not someone else's responsibility. It's ours. And we have a choice. Every time we choose to post something, to share something, to like something, to comment on something. A lot of times we think that because the post did not originate from us, we're fine to comment, like, share all the things, not remembering that we all see that you have liked, shared, commented on something that may not be very favorable to the public, right? And then it comes back to you. So I may see, and I'm just saying because you're here, Karen, or my brother is here visiting. So let's say my brother is here.
Right.
People have a perception of his brand. Somebody posts something very controversial, and he decides to add to that conversation, which then could change the perception that everyone else had about him just because he liked it.
He showed
just
up.
a little heart or the comment. So, and I'm not saying don't shy away from commenting, but just be aware that when you do that, you are also putting your stamp of approval on something. And you have to be comfortable with what may come from that or the perception that someone may have. So what I remind people, whether it's you're in the public space or you're just an individual, is that, as you said, it doesn't go away. Even when you delete the stuff, someone already took a screenshot. Someone already shared it in their WhatsApp group. It's already gone. It could be viral. So it's just to take care and to be mindful of what you choose to share, what you choose to comment on, what you choose to post. And also, is it in alignment with you as a person and your brand that you are creating?
Okay. All right. For somebody, woman or man, who wants to start up now in a PR career, any advice, any touch points?
So what I recommend so we actually work with a lot of students that have an interest in PR, but they're still not sure yet. They're doing integrated marketing.
Right.
And my thing would be to be in the space, have an experience, whether with an agency or with a media entity, to really understand what PR is. Because as you said earlier, Karen, a lot of people still hear the word PR. They think it
Not
means
a clue.
going out, taking pictures of events and people and posting stuff.
And they think it's marketing.
It's not, right?
Yeah.
There is a lot, it's strategy. PR really is strategic communication. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. We do a lot of the dirty work that people don't see, whether it's at an event or before an actual event happens. And so for someone interested, research the topic, speak to people in the industry to get firsthand accounts of what it's like being in the industry.
Right.
And if you have an opportunity, intern, work for free. Try it out to see if it's something that you really enjoy. And what we found is a lot of marketing students that come to work with us for internships over the summer that thought they were going to do a marketing degree end up changing it to PR after experiencing working with us, because they have a better grasp and understanding of the dynamics of the PR industry, and that we have so many different touch points in our space.
Exposure is 360.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you have Garrett Communications. How many years?
We actually just turned 16 in October.
16? 1-6?
Once. We had our Sweet 16 in October,
Really?
October 9th. Yes.
Okay, and before we get to much further, because sometimes we get into the conversation and so on, give us how to reach you. Give us all of your points.
GarrettCommunications.com. We're on LinkedIn under Garrett Communications, Instagram, Garrett Communications as well.
Okay, as well. All right, so hurricane came.
Yes.
And it has been devastatingly catastrophic, and the effects of this hurricane, we can't even, as wordy as I am sometimes, get very tongue-tied as to the far-reaching effects and so on. And to open the show today, I said, hey, listen, don't compare yourself with, if you can't give 1,000 bottles of water or whatever you can do, whatever situation you're in now, there's somebody here in Jamaica who is worse off than you. And what we have in Kingston, like a first world problems, we can't complain. Like a bit of light, like a bit of water, whatever. So your organization now, Garrett Communications, has now had a drive that you are now collecting for women feminine products. Could you
Sure.
please
and I'll
take a
tell you a
deep
little
dive?
about, and just to touch on what you just said, it's coming out of my house the Thursday after the hurricane and driving around and seeing that we're actually okay in Kingston. As lots of people are talking about survivor's remorse and survivor's guilt, and that's how I felt in that moment. Then we slowly started seeing what happened. So okay, we sigh of relief, we're okay. But when we started seeing what was happening across the island, that it was like two completely different Jamaicas, you almost felt very helpless in the moment. And you almost felt bad that you're okay. Right? And so
and that's where you start comparing too.
So that Thursday, I started, I took out everything that I had that we didn't need anymore because of the hurricane has passed and we're fine.
Right.
To donate wherever I could. So me and another team member, we dropped our stuff at Ramesh, and we went to Bread's Foundation, and we dropped off stuff at Yasso Fitness. But now we've dropped off all the things. What else can we do? You mentioned, as you said, you don't have to be dropping off 1,000 bottles. You have an able body, you can volunteer. I signed up for 7 different volunteer organizations because I couldn't sit still, just posting is one thing, and I'm resharing all the different things, but I needed to get my hands dirty. I needed to do something.
Right.
Signed up for these things. Volunteers weren't ready yet because things are just starting to come in, right? And so literally on Sunday, complaining to another friend about the fact that I felt like we weren't doing enough and I don't know what else to do. And she just mentioned a story about, having her period during this time, and she's glad she had stocked up on stuff. And I started thinking about how awful as a woman a period is for us when we have all the things. We have underwear, we have pads and tampons, we have painkillers, we can drink some hot tea, we can get a hot water bottle, you can lie down a little bit. These women and girls don't have anything, not even a panty, like a clean panty since the hurricane, right? And so immediately I said, this is what we're going to do. My company is very small, it's just 5 of us, but we're all women. And I was like, how can we play our part to help our women and girls to get through this as best as possible with dignity as well and some hope? And so we started GC Cares. I didn't have a foundation before. We just made it up.
You just made it up just now because I was going to ask
literally on Monday.
Right.
On Monday.
Okay.
And I just did what I could. So from my bed, I created an Amazon wish list. I was like, okay, let me create a wish list for those overseas that have been asking, how can I help? How can I help? I'm going to put all the things that we need to put in these pouches and put it out on social media.
Right.
And then the next day I got to the office and my team created a flyer that we could put out on social media saying for local donations, these are what we need. Drop them to our office, and for people overseas, use the link. And what I'll tell you, Karen, it has been, 5 days, 6 days? We already have maybe 15,000 pads coming in from overseas from people that just donated online.
Right.
Someone just dropped off 5 cases of pads at my home a while ago, and more donations are coming in. So I'm seeing I use my mail pack account, so we'll see what happens when I get here. But we also reached out to Mail Pack Cares, and they're helping us to try and process these as best as possible. But this is our way of trying to put together these pouches that have all the essential items. So essentially what we want to have in each pouch are pads, tampons, toothpaste, toothbrush, soap, panty liners, disposable bags, so they have something to actually dispose of these used things with some dignity as well.
Right.
Panadol, Tylenol, aspirin, just anything that can give a little bit of comfort. I didn't think about this before, but I think we're going to add some mint tea to the list because a little hot tea will go a very long way with the cramps and those things. But this is how we're playing our part in giving back. And so you don't have to have an official foundation. We're not going to drive down there because we've heard they don't want so many people down there. Give it to the organization. So we're partnering with different organizations that we will prepare these packages and deliver them to you so that you can get them in the hands of our women and girls that need them.
It is such a selfless initiative because I know too, some people want to be seen. I want to be the one to give, and whatever the thing is. What I'm hearing from Naomi, what I've always said, hey, listen, we do have to do the right things for the right reasons, and we have to make sure that it gets to where it's going to get to. Now, there are so many organizations, big organizations, that have these huge trucks and so on. So we don't really have to go down there.
Right.
Some roads are impassable. There is no, people are now in survival mode. When you're in survival mode, there are things that ought not happen, but they are happening. So in terms of GC Cares now, is there what's the drop-off point?
Sure. So our drop-off point for locals is our office. It's Garrett Communications, 13 West Kings House Road, and we're accepting deliveries between Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 to 3.
Right.
We have an Instagram page now created for the initiative that has all the details. You can DM us, WhatsApp us. If you can't drop off within those hours, send us a DM and we'll figure out how to collect. So obviously, we're outside of office hours today, but someone reached out. I was like, bring them to my house. I'll collect them because we are taking every and anything. And then for those overseas, there's actually an Amazon wish list at bit.ly, so bit.ly/GC Cares, JA. Everything is on our Instagram page as well, which is just GC Cares JA with the link, and that's how people can access what we're doing. And just to go to your point again, Karen, is that I understand that there are people that have family members out there, so they're trying to get to their family members, and I think you need to do what is best for your family. But for those that don't have to physically be on the ground, as you said, partner with organizations that are already going in and give them the things, because they already know where they've been before and where else hasn't been reached as yet. So I think we really have to have a coordinated effort and work with those organizations that are already literally on the
on
ground.
the ground. And remember, these people who have been down there and they have the trucks, they have the JDF, they have the JCF, they know the territory, they know the roads, they know how to navigate. Please don't take it upon yourself to say, you know what, if you don't have family down there, because as you just said, if you have family down there, it changes all the rules.
You have to do what
you have to do what you have to do. Hey, listen, hey. But if you can just do a drop off, we're good with that.
Yeah.
We certainly are. No, I know you said that. Listen, and all her products are here, by the way, guys. If you are on, everybody on YouTube now, you're seeing all of this. You're seeing pads, you're seeing toothpaste, you're seeing toothbrushes, you're seeing panties. What's in this? What's
Oh,
in
so this is a good point. So what we started realizing too is that for business people that get the opportunity to travel for work, and their company pays for them to travel in business and first class, they get these pouches that already have things in them.
Right.
So they already have toothpaste, toothbrush, socks, all kinds of little things, and we're just going to add our pads and tampons to these packets.
Okay.
So we're actually doing a call for this too. So if you have these little travel pouches,
you have the little travel pouches, bring them
to our office. We will take them and then we'll put the necessary supplies in addition to what's already in there. So we've actually gotten maybe about 50 of these already that have been dropped off to our office.
Fantastic. Yeah. And what I just thought about, like the fast fashion have these little pouches that they bring.
Absolutely. Makeup bags,
all these things, whatever pouches that you have.
So we're collecting pouches. So right beside you, Karen, there's a pouch of what it would look like what we've ordered. So we have these clear pouches here, and we're trying to stock them up with all the things. So you'll see there's some pads, some tampons, soap, Panadol, but we're also going to add toothpaste, toothbrush, panties, and we're also adding in each pouch for women panties and underwear for our girls from 2T all the way up to size 12.
Okay.
Because we know that even if we give this to a woman that does not have a daughter, she will know someone in the community that needs it.
Right.
So we want to ensure that every pouch has underwear for women, but also underwear for their girls as well.
Okay. You've said that you're getting a lot of pads.
We've gone.
Right?
We're getting quite a few of a lot of things.
A lot of things.
We're really grateful.
What are you not getting much of?
I think what we need, from the tally I'm seeing right now, more underwear. Yeah, we have lots of. I think I already saw we maybe have 2,000 toothbrushes and toothpaste. So we're okay with that. But I think underwear, we will not refuse pads because one pouch probably will last one cycle. So we will take, I think that is the highest need are the pads. But what we need a lot of are the pouches. Because now that we're seeing that we're getting a lot of items coming in, that means we have more pouches to fill, which is great. So we need more pouches.
So more pouches and
makeup,
more underwear.
bags, any of those little things that you just have under your bathroom that you're not using. And so bring them, we'll clean them and fill them with things.
You just made a good point. No, remember, I am Purge Queen. Remember, you see, all of this decluttering that I have been saying from forever. Now is the best time for us to go through, look at all the things that we are not using. Remember, it's Jamaican, things dry rot. So don't let them stay there and dry rot. Get them from out
and
from,
also don't give us the dry rot ones. Because
there you go.
Because again, a big thing for our thing is that we want women to have dignity during this time.
Right.
And that's why we want to make sure that even if they're used pouches, that they're in a good enough condition that it doesn't look like a used pouch.
Exactly,
right?
because too, Jamaicans, we have this thing about us where we don't want things that you don't want.
Right.
Right.
And
so
we're very
asking.
proud, and also it's such a challenging time. Like, we just also have to really have some care with how we are managing these things. So we don't want just things that you're not using that you would not use that are just discarded and cannot be used. The zipper is spoiled or
no, we don't want those.
We want things that are in good condition that we can repurpose for this cause.
Repurpose and regift, but we're talking about things that are in usable condition, things that are in good condition, things that are hardly used, not things that you just use and put down and you don't want anymore. You understand?
Yeah.
So, okay, Naomi, can you give us now... I'm sorry, it happens. The drop-off point again.
Sure.
Your Instagram page and all of the social media handles so that everybody can jump on this.
So on Instagram at GC Cares, so that's GCCARESJA. All the information is there. Also, the drop-off point is Garrett Communications Limited, and that's Unit 1013 West Kings House Road in Kingston. And that would be Tuesdays to Thursdays, 11 and 3, But if you need to drop off outside those hours, just send us a DM on our Instagram. You can also learn more at hello@garrettcommunications.com if you want to partner, if you want to deliver more items in bulk, if you have an organization that you wish us to connect with to deliver some of our pouches once they're done, you can email us directly as well. But the place that has all the information is our Instagram handle, which is at GCC or GC Cares, JA. Yeah.
Okay, so in 5 seconds now, tell us how we can partner.
You can partner in a couple of ways. So one is by donating through the Amazon link if you're overseas, right, and want to help, dropping off at our office, and then the third way will be when we do our call for volunteers to help package the items. So those are the three ways. So either through the bit.ly link on Amazon for overseas, dropping off at our office in Kingston, or when we're ready for volunteers to help us with the packing.
Okay, great. Naomi, thank you so very much for coming in
so
with
much.
us today and sharing space. Yes. So if it is that you need her services, the PR chick, Garrick Communications, she is here. She has already given us all of her Instagram handles, all the social media. It's right there. Now, if you want to partner with GC Cares, please, 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 this is a really, really worthy cause, because let me just tell you something. As women, we have an event that happens every single month, and that's not stopping.
It's not going to stop.
It's not
every
gonna
28
stop.
days.
Yeah,
and
it's here.
Remember, it's like
in full force.
5 to 7 days, guys, that ladies have to go through this, and they may not have anything.
So guess what's going on now? We are at the end of our show, and every week it just goes quicker and quicker and quicker. So let me just tell you something now. Annie Smith, SH, everybody over there in YouTube, thank you so very much for joining us, and thank you. I know that we've had a little bit of a technical thing today, but you've stuck in there with us, and we are just so happy that you are here. Now, up next, of course, is my sister from another mother, Pepita, with Outside with Pepita. And so small acts of kindness can really, really create waves of change. I want to thank this week our producer, Damian Scarlett. Let me just tell you something. This is the hard-working man in media. He's just the hardest working man. He is just so out there. He just does everything. Is great. Studio engineers, David McNeish, and of course, Kevin Williams, for keeping us afloat, and the nationwide 90 FM family. We couldn't do this without you. So I'm Karen Booker, the Design Diva. Walk good, live in life, and of course, stay inspired to do and be your best. Up next is Pepita, and I'll see you next week, same time, same place, 1 o'clock, Nationwide 90 FM.
Every road, every ride.